My name is Jenny Walker, and I'm a 7th and 8th grade reading teacher here at Central Junior High. I have always known that I wanted to be a school teacher. Ever since I was a little girl and would play school, I was always the teacher. I know that that is a privilege to have such a distinct calling at a young age. I've never taken that for granted. I never knew what I wanted to teach or what age I wanted to teach until I was in high school. And I had some of the most amazing English teachers at Midwest City High School, and they just kind of made the literature come alive, and the writing just was so in-depth that I knew that that's the direction I wanted to go. When my students leave my classroom, I hope that they can look back at a year and realize that it's been full of fun and enjoyment, but also learning and respect. My number one goal is just to make sure they are prepared and ready to move on and go to the next grade level. We started a new program here in Moore with the junior highs where our kids have the opportunity to go back to some of the basics with reading. We just started off with a lot of dancing and games and fun, and they stepped up. That was the most amazing thing. We didn't know if junior high kids would do this, and they really have. It's been pretty amazing this year. So through that, by building a lot up front with the kids in August and having a lot of fun with them, as we started getting into the more complicated concepts of the program, they've really started to learn and grow as readers, and that's the most important part of my approach to teaching class. My students are really engaged with this program. Nobody can really slip through the cracks or hide or not be engaged because it's lots of movement. The students will be using whiteboards to practice their answers. Because I've made a safe space for the students in class, they're not scared to show their work. After they use the whiteboards, we head to the chalkboard and get our answers on the chalkboard, and they know if they get something wrong, it is okay. Nobody's going to say anything because probably somebody else might have gotten it wrong, and so we're just going to work through it and come up with the correct answers. And then every day we do independent reading. That is one of the most important things. That is something else I do want my kids to take away from this classroom, is that they can find connections in books and go to places they'll never get to go, and find just coping mechanisms. It's all about student choice, about them getting to pick the books that they want to read that help just in any way that they can with their own personal lives. Our kids come with a lot of difficult situations, and books can be their escape. So not very often will we give up that independent reading time for them just to get a pillow, get comfortable, and let it take them to another place. It is such an honor, of course, to be nominated for Teacher of the Year. But more than anything, it has made me feel valued. And that is something that everybody should have the opportunity to feel like in their career. I wish we could give it to everybody.